Okay, now I'm not entirely sure what caused this rift between you two, the separation, but I do hear someone clearly asking, like, just tell me what I could do to fix things. It's this energy of like, balls in your court here, divine feminines, and you better state your boundaries and you better make it very, very clear because you have someone down on their knees, okay? Hurting you, hurt them. It was about your reaction to some kind of conversation. Like I said, I have no idea what made you put up your walls or your boundaries. I feel like you were very sensitive to something that they would have said, and it was easy at that point for you to put up those walls, block them, not respond to them. And I just feel like maybe this has never happened on your journey before. This has never happened in your connection with one another, where it's like you're the one that is cutting off communication. Maybe you had to. Let's see. Let's find out. What was said? What were you guys arguing about? What did they get out of line about? Okay. Well, they're definitely longing for you. And I can tell that you guys are in a separation energy. Of course, we're going to have to force this out of the deck, so to speak, as to give us the juice, give us the tea, right? I feel like the deck wants to make it really clear to you that he wants to fix this, okay? You're keeping up this separation, therefore it's causing him to pull towards you, pull on your energy long after you. Longing after you could also represent somebody really wanting a second chance, like somebody saying, okay, well, give me a moment to explain myself. Okay, what do I gotta do then? Tell me what I gotta do to fix it. What do you, okay, well, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you have this very masculine man fumbling or stumbling for his words, stuttering because, I mean, you might have spoken up or disappeared on him, and he doesn't like the feeling of you being the one to ghost him. Okay, let's get some clarity on this. They're like, I to them business. Okay, why did you guys argue? Yeah, I'll stop. Why did they argue? Okay, so the dark night of the soul. Okay, so your shadow sides were coming out. I feel like you two could have been triggering each other, getting competitive with one another. I'm hearing tit for tat. Okay, so you two have this way of, you know what it is? Your masculine gets jealous when you spend time with other people. Like, they might call you or talk to you and ask you, like, you know what your plans are, and you might be telling them about what it is you have going on. And then all of a sudden their jealousy comes out, or that darker possessive side comes out of them because it rubs them the wrong way. It's like you guys aren't fully in a relationship yet. You're in this kind of union together where you have these deep, profound moments of connection, conversation, talking to each other, both of you knowing that you have this deep love for each other, yet you're navigating your own lives. He's trying to maintain, you know, this equilibrium as to, okay, fine, if this is the way it's got to be, this is the way it's got to be. But I feel like he would have said something. He could have made comments about your life. Are you married, Divine Feminine? Okay, maybe some of you have children. It could be what you do for work. It could be where you live. Okay, I'm hearing for some of you as well, again, making remarks, right, about this separation. Ooh, I'm hearing keeping tabs on you. It's like both of you are, what caused this separation was like this intense jealousy, but there's no need to be jealous because you know what it is? It's a whole big situationship that I'm picking up on here. It's like you two act so possessive of one another, particularly him, and he let it get out of hand this time in terms of a remark or some kind of comment that he would have made. And now I feel like you two are separated, but it's like a lesson. He's got to reflect on his temper or his, I just keep hearing his possessive ways about you, okay? Maybe he told you you're clinging to your marriage, or you're never going to get out of that, or it's like, okay, we know what the arrangement is here between us, right? We both have our own lives. We're both grown here. We know what's going on. Your masculine maybe keeps bringing it up. okay? You're in your comfort zone there. He may not like the fact that it's like after you two disconnect, put the phone down, stop texting one another, it's like you do go back to your respective lives. He's definitely not satisfied in his life that he goes back to. Okay, that's why I'm picking up on like a happy home life with you, Divine Feminine. You're genuinely content. You're in your comfort zone, and he feels like he's not going to admit it though, and I feel like that's what's coming up here, but he's starting to feel like he's missing out. Okay? And maybe once upon a time this masculine would have told you, you know, don't get too head over heels for me, right? Don't go disrupting your life over there. I got nothing for you. I don't have anything here for you. He might have been effing off in karmic situations, right? Different woman in his bed every night type of energy, making you feel like you were never going to tame him, so to speak. Meanwhile, the truth behind all of this was like it was really killing him with just how things either ended up or just life is what it is when you two met and details started divulging. You two were already in your cozy zones, already living your life, right? But then it's like this bond between you two. What happened? How did you two meet? We rail mine into what in business tonight, okay? He could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. It could have been in some kind of celebratory energy, some kind of breakthrough, eye contact, epiphany. Who the hell is that? Ba-boom, you know, like this ding that goes off, eye contact, definitely like walking past each other and like doing that double take, okay? That is how you two met. You couldn't control it is what I'm hearing, okay? But with the water sign card coming out, I mean, it's hard for him to contain these emotions. He's a really emotional man, right? He may appear as very stoic, but on the low, like, music will make this man cry, right? He might see a scene in a movie and that might make him cry, which is why he spends a lot of time on his own and alone, because can't nobody see that side of him, right? But this is just how he is. His emotions run deep, his emotions run high, and that's why too, like, this possessiveness about you, especially if he's a Scorpio, right? If you're his, like, you're nobody else's, just the thought of you being with someone else is like it hurts. And that's too, like, I'm hearing Let It Burn. You know that deep down you know what's best for yourself, but you hate the thought of being with someone else. Ooh, so he knows that he should just leave this alone. It's like you both are settled in your lives, right? It's like I'm hearing like this sexy, short-lived romance between you two, but at the end of the day, when you guys try to let it go because of the lust, it's really hard to do that, right? Because when you exchange intimate energy with somebody, it creates a bond. You know, whether people like it or not, it does. It creates a tie with that person. Long after they're gone out of your immediate space, you still pick up on their energy, right? Sometimes your energies might influence each other. That's why you got to be careful who you roll around with, who has access to you, you know? Potent energy. You two weren't careful, and it's like you two meshed, and now there is this bond that's created that I feel like, you know, he can let go of. And the thing that's killing him too is like, if you guys are in some kind of argument right now where it's like you're off, you may be married, you may be living with somebody, you may have like your routine, your schedule, Divine Feminine, you may be like celebrating birthdays right now, like whatever it is, he feels like he's getting the short end of the stick here, because he may tell you like this whole fast-paced life of his, having a woman in his bed every night, whatever like the case is like, you know, your whole setup is just not for him type of thing. He lying, right? This man lying. He on the low would kill to have what you have, but he doesn't want it with anybody else. He wants it with you, right? But you might already have that setup. It's just like how, you know, I'm seeing like forbidden love, you know, meeting at the wrong time. He watches you from afar, and it's like he wants to leave you alone because he knows that's what's best for you and himself as well, because it's like he feels like there's no way you two would ever come together. He's not going to make your world come crashing down here, right? But at the same time, he just kicks himself in the butt because he can't leave you alone, right? I feel like you guys could be in this whole separation right now. He could have said something sideways to you, but now he's back in this energy of like, I miss you. I'm longing for you. This is a reading about like I don't know. I don't know how to let you go, Divine Feminine, and nor do I want to. So tell me how I fix this, okay? I'm gonna take this one here. Tell me how I fix this. This is the offer coming in. I'll do whatever. Okay, he'll make whatever offer, but just don't shut him out of your life, because this is someone who I'm hearing grown accustomed. I never say that, accustomed. I remember I went to Trinidad and I was just thinking how cute it is how, you know, the language of the children there, it's so much more advanced because of the British system, like the school systems. And this little girl, she's like 4 years old, and she's talking to my son. He was like 7 at the time, and he's like asking her to try these wheelies, right, which was like the little roller skate under your shoe. And she's just looking at him with her little 4-year-old self, and she goes, no, I'm not accustomed to those types of things. And I'm thinking in my head, like, what 4-year-old uses the word accustomed? Anyways, but yeah, not accustomed to that. Interesting. Somebody wants to just get back in your good graces, okay? The rose is representing, like, listen, woman, I don't want to fight anymore, okay? This is a gentle offer, someone telling you that they miss your romance, they miss your loving. I feel like they hold on to these beautiful, intimate experiences that you two have, even if it is that short conversation over the phone or that quick little text or whatever, right? It's like you two may have this, like, beautiful, intimate relationship that, I mean, yeah, it may not be in, like, the physical, but it really definitely surpasses anything you both have going on in your own individual lives. Like, I'm sorry to say, no matter what it is you have going on, Divine Feminine, like, you miss him. I feel like it's this feeling of when, and it's soon, okay? Because I feel like this distance between you two has gone on quite a while, and you might have been stubborn about it, but you're like, damn, usually he does try to, like, you know, reach out by now. But I'm hearing very soon, like, he will. Let's see what's in his heart space when it comes to, like, just when he thinks of you. Okay, what's this offer about? What is the offer about? Let's go with this one. Okay, so the separation, maybe addressing a time apart from your partner is on the horizon. You guys have that coming out twice. Okay, it's really on his mind. What can I do to fix this? I don't like being in the separation energy from you. Let's cut the deck in half. Okay, finances and career. Finances, maybe you guys, do you guys work together? Are you guys ignoring each other at work? And somebody wants to know what they can do to fix this because they don't like your serious face? That might be for some of you, not everybody. Let's get one more and we'll close it off. Okay, so pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Yeah, it's this whole dark night of the soul thing, okay? Why this all started in the first place. I feel like that's really heavy on his mind. Somebody's trying to say they're sorry. Okay, the red flags could be the temper, right? The red flags could also be the fact that, like, what are we doing with our time in our lives here? Okay, this may come up from time to time, and then you two end up just forgetting about it because you end up missing each other and feeling like, you know what, it's better that we do it this way than to just not be together at all. The separation, I feel, hurts more than... It's like if you two could make a clean cut and not think about each other, great. But it's like the separation doesn't mean anything. It's like the separation, like we started off with, makes you, in fact, long for each other even more. All right? So that's what's up with them tonight, guys. All right? I love you. Take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one.